you have to wait. So first off, before we can have blueberry muffins, we have to clean off this counter because it's a disaster. So I need your help, Spencer.
I thought we would only make blueberry cake.
Or blueberry cake, whatever. It's the same thing. Okay, you need to do some things for me, all right?
Okay.
Go put this over by the TV. It is amazing how much stuff starts gathering. Okay, this, do you know where the bookcase is? Go put that in the bookcase.
I don't know where the book is.
That right there in the corner where the books are. Oh my word. Okay, so that's Summer's artwork. Clean this off.
My pants are soaked.
They're soaked?
Yeah.
Why?
From me watering.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally tipped it so like this and some water
Alrighty.
came down my leg. Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna clean up the counter. So
Oh,
move,
hello.
so move your body, baby, so I can clean this
Hello.
off.
Okay, I haven't even been on this.
Yes, because you're not doing anything. It's just a countertop with a kid saying hello, goodbye. Okay, first things first. We need a bowl.
Flour.
And then we need flour. So I'm going to try and do it in the brownie pan.
Oh, I want to help.
There's nothing different about what I'm doing than anything else. But I'm going to try and cook it in the brownie pan. And the brownie pan is segmented. I don't know why they segment them. Maybe because everybody likes the crunchy part of brownies. I don't know. Here's a
So,
half cup.
people love the thing about brownies is because they're soft and tasty.
Brownies are soft and tasty, but why do they make a brownie pan the way they make a brownie pan? With all those little sections. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm putting this away.
Hello, anyone on? Okay. How much salt do I put?
Salt.
Sugar.
Enough. Put in enough sugar. Enough sugar.
I'm gonna have enough. Hello. We're making blueberry cake. So first you need to put flour, then
Sugar.
flour, then
Sugar.
then 2 scoops of sugar, and now
A little salt.
a little salt.
Oh, that's flour. We need baking soda.
Then baking soda. Don't do 2. Like you did last time.
Oh, did you hear that squeak?
Yeah.
That was horrible.
But
Now I
guys,
need a big old spoon.
need a big old spoon. I go mixing.
Nope, I'm gonna do it. Because I know that I just wiped off this counter and it will be covered with flour. If you can do it like this, you can mix it. Can you do it like that? Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Yep, don't get any out. We don't want any wasted. Okay. I think I'm going to put some little almond extract in it this time. Let's see how it's going. Okay, just a second. Just a second. Let's get it down off the sides.
Yeah, that's what I was trying
We
to
want
do.
it well mixed because when we mix in the liquids, we want it to be able to mix really good. Okay, now we're going to add water.
I'm pretty sure I know why. Barely many people are watching this.
You know why? What?
Because it's early in the morning.
It is early in the morning. Hello.
That's why I'm so tired.
Hi, where are you from, Nihad? And I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't know how to pronounce the other name. But hi, everybody.
Hi. We used to have 6 people.
Well, you know, people come and people go. And that's okay, because it is early in the morning, because we're going to make breakfast, and it's going to be blueberry cake.
Oh gosh. This looks very delicious.
You got to put in a whole spoonful of vanilla, but I'm going to put in a little almond extract too. This is my favorite brand. And I keep it in boxes so that there's no light and it reduces the amount of degradation.
Tasty.
Huh?
Almonds are tasty.
Almonds are tasty. Now, you can't eat nuts, but this has none of the allergic properties of nuts in it.
Yeah, I love almonds.
Almonds are nuts. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know. But I still eat them. Because I can.
Well, I thought you just told me you couldn't eat any nuts.
Any peanut butter nuts.
Okay, but I said maybe I have some other kind of nut butter up there, and you said I can't eat any nuts. That's what you told me. So what is it? Can you eat nuts or can you not eat nuts?
I can only eat that kind of nut.
You can only eat almonds?
Yeah.
Doesn't
it smell like cherry?
Okay, you're totally blocking the camera. It does smell like cherry, because almonds kind of smell like cherry.
Hey, one like.
Well, that's good. We like people like us, because we like people.
Okay. We are making blueberries.
So last night we went to walking club, and Sage came to walking club, and you know what Sage wore on her feet to walking club? Slippers. And then she ran in them. She got rocks in her slippers, because rocks are not proper running time. Just so you know. Shouldn't run in slippers. Okay, now wait a minute. I gotta get the pan ready. You can talk to our people.
Hey guys.
Tell them a story about what you did yesterday.
Live. You saw we did the Luigi boy. Guys.
That's true.
Guys, I'm so excited to tell you. On one time at the walking club, I ran 2.5 miles.
That is true. Okay, so this is the brownie pan. Get down for a second, please. This is the brownie pan. See how it's segmented? I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it, okay?
To make brownies.
And you know what? No, we're not making brownies. We're making blueberry cake. And the reason why we're going to try it is because you never know until you try.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right?
Hey, guys. Ooh, 11.
So, yesterday, Spencer, we went someplace. You and me and your sisters went, whoops, I just dripped that on you. We went to a park and we walked on a walking trail. And what did you find?
I found 3 fossils.
He did. One was a trilobite. I can't remember what the others were. I looked them up. The trilobite was quite large. It was really fantastic. And then we went back to where the car was.
We played.
We played in the water.
I forgot my fossils.
And he forgot his fossils.
But then...
And then later, Dia, his grandma, not his great-grandma, his grandma drove him out there. And they found his fossils. Isn't that amazing? And they were on a beach of rocks.
And I just went over there and found them easily.
I just put them all in. I'm putting them all in, Spencer. Okay, mix them around. Okay, let me give it a good scoop. We can't wait too long once we put the secret ingredient in, because then it starts building up. So now I actually want a little thing, a thingamajigger. I hope this doesn't get so stuck it just doesn't want to work. When it comes time to take it out. I did spray it a lot. Do you think we should put a little brown sugar on top?
Yes.
I'll put brown sugar on half of them. How's that?
One side, in the middle, we can have brown sugar.
They're oozing from side to side. They're oozing from one little cavity to the next. This is not a good thing because it might be oozing out the bottom. That would be bad.
No, it
That would not be good. I would not like that. If my
No,
counter
it's
is being-
only oozing from the sides because if you seal on the sides, there's little chunks that they can squeeze with. That means they won't be squeezed.
Okay, I'm going to put less in these.
Hi, guys.
Quit saying hi, guys, okay? Would you not say that all repeatedly? Because I know if I went up to a group of people, and there were people standing around, and I said, hi. And then somebody said, hi. And then 2 minutes later, they said, hi. And then they said, hi. And they said, hi again. That'd be weird. That would be super, super weird. So don't do it, okay? Tell a story. Tell something interesting. Tell what you watered the yard out this morning. You watered some plants. What plants did you water?
A tree and some flowers.
But what did Uncle Joey say about those flowers? He said they're not flowers, they're weeds. Do you remember what I told you?
Weeds are just things that you don't want in your garden.
Yeah, they're just plants growing where you don't want them to grow.
But the yellow flowers are weeds. The ones that you can eat.
Look. It is leaking. Move your hand, move your hand, move your hand. It's leaking, it's leaking.
Awkward.
Awkward is right.
I said awkward.
Okay, move a minute. I'm going to put it on this. And hopefully that will keep it from leaking in the oven. Okay, because this isn't a cake, I don't know how long it will take. Let's put it at, I'm going to put it at 20 minutes.
Ta-da! So,
Clean the counter off. And then, what else do we have to talk about? Let's see. We went to the hiking trail. We hiked to a cave, which was really cool. And we found the fossils. And then you went in the water.
no, we found the fossils on the trail.
Yes, on the trail to the cave. And you went in the water. And then we came back. And then you went back out and found your fossils. And then,
I swam.
yeah, you got to swim that time. Did Dia's dog Lucy go in the water? Did Dia go in the water?
Yes.
She did? Oh, must have felt good because it was a hot day yesterday. Don't turn that around. Don't turn it around.
I'm not. I'm cleaning off the carrot.
Thank you. Okay, I'll take this. I'll rinse this. We'll throw this away.
Helicopter, helicopter. Hello, all of you guys. Who are your names?
I can't pronounce them because I'm just a stupid American. So what I'm wondering is what we should do for 4th of July, Spencer.
4th of July. I was thinking we could get a lot of fireworks,
Okay?
and I can get my own little baby firework.
What kind do you like? Do you like the kind you hold in your hand and wave around like a sparkler?
No.
You like the kind that shoots up in the air and blows up?
Yes.
Do you like the kind that bangs? Or just the ones that send out sparks?
No. I like the big boom.
Okay. Here, Spencer. You can stand on that, and then you're a little taller.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's Spencer in front of the camera.
Hello.
Okay, so Spencer,
Yes.
we have some choices to make about 4th of July. Get my coffee. So I gotta fill it up. So the choices we have to make about 4th of July.
Can I have some coffee too?
Nope.
Oh,
Are some of our choices are we can go to. Oh, that's right. That's right in my eyes. We can go to a park, and some of the parks around here have celebrations, like they have games at booths, and you can buy different food, and then you stay until it gets dark, and then you watch fireworks.
I want to send off my own fireworks.
Well, we usually do that after the fireworks. We come back and do it in the big open part of the alley because we don't want a house to catch fire.
Why not in the park?
Well, it's not our park.
And you said most every park can set off fireworks.
No, that's not what I said. I said that there are places around town, around the area, where you can go and they have, in their park, they have booths where you can buy things, or you can eat things, or you can play games. And then when it gets dark, they light up fireworks. So, it's not our park that's right near here. It's another park. It's other parks. And there's every single little town around here does that. So does that sound like something you'd want to do?
I want to set off fireworks.
Well, what I just said was when we get back from watching fireworks, we set off fireworks in the alley behind the house so that we don't catch something on fire.
What
So-
if you catch the fence on fire?
Well, that's why we do it behind our house, because we have hoses. If we do it over in the park that's across the street, we don't have a hose over there. And if we lit something on fire over there, it would just burn. That would be horrible. So we light the fireworks off in the alley behind our house. So if there's a fire, we can put it out with our hose. So we'll get to light off fireworks. But what I'm saying is, I'm asking, would you want to go to a park where they have booths with games and food you can buy?
Yes.
That sounds like fun.
Yes.
If there's a dunk,
If I can throw axes and hit it straight on the target, I can definitely do that.
okay, so a dunking booth works like this. There's a round thing. Whoops.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just in case
Daddy
somebody
was in
else
it.
doesn't know. Did he get dunked?
Yes.
Okay, good. Who dunked him?
Yeah.
You dunked him?
Yeah.
You hit a ball hard enough on the little paddle to make the thing go down and he got dunked?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
word.
just used all my strength.
Wow.
Like,
Well, when I was a kid, we used to do it in the park. And it would usually be our teachers that would volunteer to go sit on the thing in the seat in the dunking booth or the dunking tank. And so all the kids would line up because, man, the kids wanted to dunk their teacher so bad, and the kids would throw the ball, and when one of the teachers got dunked, everyone would cheer. They were so excited that the teacher got dunked. They loved it. Yeah. Yeah. When I was a kid, we had a big celebration in our city park, and it was something we looked forward to all year round. It was so exciting. They had a parade that went through town, and then the parade would end at the park, and so you'd watch the parade from your preferred place, and then you'd follow the end of the parade down to the park, and then the fun would commence, and it would be so much fun. Cotton candy and
Cotton
corn
candy.
dogs, and somebody'd be barbecuing. I think every morning really early they also had a pancake breakfast. They might still do all this stuff. Oh, we could all jump in the car and drive there. It disconnects and reconnects. I don't know why. So yeah, that was fun when I was a kid, how we celebrated 4th of July. Whoa, that was scary.
Oh, it just
I think it was
clicked.
just clicking. Yeah, clipping. Yeah. Don't open it up because the heat comes out of the oven. Don't open it up.
12 seconds left.
No, 12 minutes left.
I thought you put it onto 2 minutes.
No, I put it on 20 minutes, and then in 12 or 11 minutes now, we'll check it and see if it's even done, because it might not be done. I've never cooked a cake in that brownie pan. I've cooked brownies in it, but I never cooked a cake. So we'll have to see how it works. So I hope that some of these celebrations around here are like the celebrations that I had in my hometown when I was a little kid, because it was very fun.
What we do, it's not that fun where we live, because it's just a bouncy house, a few places to get some food and fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
That's not that fun.
Well, part of the fun is the people you go with, and just that it's different. So hopefully we'll have fun. Hopefully we'll have a lot of fun. Spencer, don't do that. That is not okay. We don't act like we're shooting people. We don't do that. Spencer, look at me. YouTube will kick us off YouTube for doing that. Don't do that. So I don't know how this cake's going to turn out. We'll have to see.
But
Hola, Brenda. Hey, Brenda, how are you? So we had a whole conversation yesterday about Messi or Ronaldo. We all talked about it, and everybody else knew who they were, and I had never heard their names before. So I felt like really foolish because apparently I'm out of the loop. Ronaldo, yeah. You know who he is?
He's a famous soccer player.
There you go. Even Spencer, 8 years old, knows who Ronaldo is. So her question was,
And the other one's a famous
soccer player.
too.
So they're not on the same team, though. They used to be on the same team, but they're not anymore. So Spencer, do you have an opinion? Which one is a better soccer player, Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
And I think Brenda likes Ronaldo too. Brenda, I forgot where you live. Was it Brazil? I can't remember. You told us the other day.
Hello.
Man, I would be so irritated if I walked into a party and everybody just said, hi, hi, hi. And that's all they said. Tell me something interesting, Spencer.
John Cena.
Who?
John Cena.
Who's John Cena?
A famous wrestler.
And you like wrestling?
Yes.
I do not like wrestling. Do you think it's real? Do you think when they're wrestling, do you think that's real? Because I don't. I think it's all for show. I think they fake it.
Nope.
So what makes you think it's not fake?
Because the whole point of being a pro wrestler is to wrestle.
Well, I would say that there's another point to being a pro wrestler, and it's to make money. And so you have to make it an interesting show to make money. And to make it an interesting show, you do things like body slam people in really extravagant ways and, stuff like that. It just looks silly to me. It looks fake. It looks absolutely fake to me.
It's not fake.
I think it's fake.
It's not fake.
Yeah, well.
No, it isn't.
Well.
John Cena.
So John Cena's your guy, huh?
He's a famous wrestler.
Tell them all about John Cena. Lean in there so they can see your beautiful face and tell them about John Cena. Are you telling them about John Cena?
No.
Well, tell them about John Cena.
No.
No? That's
No.
because I don't think you know very much about John Cena.
I know that he's a famous wrestler.
You know he's a famous wrestler?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm going to do? Hang on, I'm going to get the tablet, because then we can check and see all of them. don't know what's going on here, but look at that. Did you set this up to take that it requires a password?
I don't even know how to put passwords on.
Well, we won't have a tablet anymore because it's set. It says it needs a password, and I have not set it to have a password. No, it's going to say it needs a password. Lovely.
The coffee's done.
Just leave it there, please. Would you stop it before you break it, Spencer?
6 minutes.
Anybody else have an ADHD kid? It's hard. There he goes. Okay. What do I do? I have no idea what the password is. He must have done this.
I don't know how to put passwords on.
Well, if you were flinking around with it, were you fiddling around with it?
The only password I would put on this, if I did, I would go to numbers.
Don't say them out loud because they're your password.
1.
No, don't say them out loud.
1.
No,
1
wrong
0 8
password.
1. Yep.
Oh. What's on the back of it? Ugh.
You just laid it on a sticky counter.
I wiped the counter off. It must have had a little bit of liquid on it.
See,
Okay,
you
I
made
figured
the
it out.
password.
I did not.
And I don't know.
I used a password that I thought you might have put in when you were searching for something is what I did.
Ow.
Okay, so what are we going to look up? We're going to look up
John Cena.
John Cena. Do you know how to spell his last name?
No. Just typing John Cena. Famous wrestler. Hello.
John
Three people.
Cena. Wrestler. John Cena. John Felix Anthony Cena is an American actor and a professional wrestler. He's an actor, Spencer. Do you know what that means? He's acting.
He said he's also a famous idol.
He's an American actor and professional wrestler. As a wrestler, he's been signed to Worldwide, what's WWE? World Wrestling World, I don't know what it is.
Champion.
No, WWE, I don't know what that stands for. Since 2001, and he's a champion. Okay, let's say, oh, he's also a rapper. So he's an actor and a wrestler and a rapper. That's an interesting combination. Okay, now we're going to look up is wrestling fake? Somebody else had already typed that in. Wrestling isn't fake, but a form of choreographed, scripted entertainment. The outcomes are predetermined, but the physicality and the athleticism displayed by the wrestlers are real. So, it's not fake because they're really wrestling, but the wrestling is not real fighting. How fake and how staged is it? Staged would be the way to say it. Not fake, it's staged. I don't want to do that. I just watched this video by Max Landis, and the way he speaks about wrestling seems to imply that their athletes play a game against each other to try and be better. Careful, don't hit my phone. Don't hit my phone. How much of the events and show is written, how much is rehearsed, and how does the background of everything going on work?
2 minutes.
They are performance artists. They get paid to perform in front of audiences. They pretend to have competitions. It's fake. It's all fake. It is fake. Just remember that. What?
Wrestling is a fake.
I just read it, Spencer. It's fake. It's a performance, like singing a song. When somebody's singing a song and they're singing about, oh, I love my baby, she left me for another, is he really saying that he was in love with some lady and she left him for somebody else? No, he's singing a song. He's performing, and wrestlers are performing. I have burst his bubble. The crazy characters and stuff you see wrestlers doing are essentially a way to add flair, to attract the widest possible audience. There you have it. All fake. So I don't like wrestling. But I know that back in the back old days, I was an apartment manager, and a lot of the people that lived in the apartments that I managed, which were low income apartments, were single moms, and they just loved wrestling. And they would watch wrestling, and I think it was, I don't know what it was. I really don't know what it was. I don't see what the attraction, don't open that. I don't see what the attraction to a big sweaty man wearing what looks like a diaper and his face is painted. I don't understand the attraction to that. And then doing fake wrestling. But anyway, these women, they would get together out in the yard and they'd be talking about which wrestler they loved best. And you would think that this was the most important thing. It was like choosing a president or something. They'd be talking about wrestlers and, oh my gosh, this wrestler, he's so sexy. Don't get it. How many minutes? Oh, it's on seconds now. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15.
Okay, let me get something down here so we can put it down.
11, 10, 9.
I'm not going to use that. That would burn my hand. Go set this on the counter in front of the phone, please.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It might not be done, though. It might not be done. Back off. Please back away. Nope, it is way not done. Okay, we're going to give it 8 more minutes. Whoops.
It's 9.
I know. I saw that. I did.
Hey guys, we're back.
Okay, so if you like wrestling, and I have destroyed your view of wrestling, I am so sorry. But the truth is that they're performing. So there you have it. Okay, so what else can we talk about? Unfortunately, I can't type in those characters to find out what the second person's name is there.
Bernardo.
No, right there. Do you see that? It's a different language, symbols, characters. So I don't know what that name is, but that's a nice name.
I don't know what that says. I can't read.
You can read.
No, I can't.
He can read.
No, I can't.
We got hooked on phonics. And let me just tell you, I think hooked on phonics is really good for someone who does not read at all. But somebody who can read some and who also is used to playing video games like Spencer, it just did not do it. Because when you play a video game, usually your goal is to do something really fast and rack up points. And that's not how you do hooked on phonics. They appear to be games, but they're not games in that way. And so if you do it fast, you'll make more mistakes. And if you make more mistakes, it can't tell how you're doing. It can't assess your progress. So hooked on phonics did not work for us. So years ago, I got hooked on phonics back when it cost $500, and you got massive boxes delivered to your house, and they had cassette tapes and books and cards and all kinds of stuff. And my only son, he did it, and he learned to read, and it was great, and I was very satisfied with it. I still actually have those books. I should have just got them out of storage and used those with Spencer, but I didn't. I subscribed to Hooked on Phonics for him.
Great uncle.
Yes, he is your great uncle.
Yes, great uncle Joey.
Great Uncle Joey. But the Hooked on Phonics, the app, I wouldn't recommend it unless you've got a child who you're just introducing them to reading. and they don't already have history with playing video games. And so that's my assessment. But in the meantime, I think Spencer just needs to practice more because he can sound out the words. He just doesn't really, he has found something that is interesting enough to make him want to read it, right? So what would you like to read about?
Hmm.
Do you like to read about, oh, I know, John Cena?
No.
Would you want to read about dinosaurs? No? Would you want to read about video games? If you read about video games, would that be interesting to you? No? So does anything interest you at all, Spencer? So his parents have said he cannot play on video games. Would you stop that? It's giving me shivers. It sounds like your jaw's breaking. Please. He can't play on video games because he gets so involved in them, he doesn't do anything else. So I think video games are an addiction. So if anybody has a different opinion, tell me, because I'm interested to hear other points of view. But I think it can be an addiction. Please stop it. Please don't do that. And when it's an addiction, you kind of lose your interest in anything else. You know, like think about people who are addicted to drugs, and thank God neither I nor any of my children have ever been addicted to any kind of drug.
Daddy has.
What drug is your dad addicted to?
Alcohol.
He is not addicted to alcohol.
Yes, he is.
He is not addicted to alcohol.
And beer.
He is not. He is not. So if you're addicted to, please stop it. Please. It sounds like your chin is breaking. If you're addicted to like heroin or something, you probably aren't going to be able to keep down a job. You're probably not going to be interested in doing some of the other things that you would ordinarily be interested in because your life revolves around using heroin, acquiring heroin, getting money to buy heroin. And I think that that's the same with video games. Even though you're not putting a drug inside your body, I think the reaction to them causes you to have that same thing, whatever you want to call it. And so people who are addicted to video games, I don't think they develop other interests. I think that they just kind of don't. And it's very, very sad and very hard. Spencer is a smart kid, and he likes to do different things for limited amounts of time, and then he wants to play video games. So it's hard. Please stop it.
I'm gonna go check how many minutes left.
Okay, go check how many minutes is left. I think it's 2 minutes.
Last I checked it was 6. It's 1.
1 minute. 1 minute. Well, hopefully it'll be done this time, because last time they did not look done. Totally did not. Good hugs. I like those hugs. Spencer is a lovely one.
Give me a big hug.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
By the way, this is my great grandma.
I'm a great grandma. You're a great grandson. Does that mean you're an awesome grandson?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I have another great grandson, but I haven't seen him since he was a baby. Colton.
Who's Colton?
Huh?
Who's Colton?
Colton?
Yeah.
My great grandson.
I never met him.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yep, when you were a baby.
No wonder I don't know him. I met him when I was a baby. 48, 47.
You doing the countdown?
45,
No, they're not done yet.
44.
We're gonna do it for. So now we're at 30 minutes. We're gonna do it for 10 more minutes.
There cooked.
Okay, so do we have anything else to talk about, Spencer?
No, I think we're done actually at this.
Okay. Well, thank you all for joining us. We will post a picture of the finished product. Hopefully it turns out good. If you want the recipe, message me and I will send you the recipe privately. Okay?
Bye. See you next time. Bye.
Bloop.